So you're a St. John man, son.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that not just in St. John, but all around Barbados, there are a number of people who've been planting cannabis for a number of years.
Yeah.
Right now in 2021, we're seeing a complete shift in the way
Yeah.
the government is approaching cannabis. You know that there are potential investors coming
Correct.
to Barbados to get involved in the
Correct.
medicinal cannabis industry. How do you feel about the way that this has been handled? Do you think that there should be more opportunities for farmers?
I think it should be more opportunities for the actual planters that are already in Barbados that has been getting locked up all the time for the same planting of marijuana. It's like it don't make no sense at all. Like you've been locking up these people for planting marijuana all these times. But then these people that was frowning on us for smoking marijuana and cultivating marijuana, now being able to actually plant the plant, and you still frowning on us that planting it, and it don't make no sense. All right, there are people already growing marijuana in Barbados legally, but then we still get whole if we plant weed at home or anywhere with the same cannabis, the same plant, it's the same medical marijuana, it's the same buds, it's the same used for the same purpose, but then we get locked up for it. That don't make no sense. You understand me? And then so Bajans ain't to benefit from marijuana then? Only a Canadian that planting for Canadians? So we ain't supposed to, that's like planting sugar and we ain't getting none. You want something that don't make no sense? So I mean, we supposed to benefit from it. If it's planted on our soil, we supposed to benefit from it some way, some form, some fashion. And if we are known planters already in Barbados, I mean, just look at the court system. They can find known planters and employ them. You know, sometimes that's the only way people got to feed a family. You know, especially now in Corona times, there ain't no work. So what you expect, you know? So know that and everywhere that plant marijuana, every place that plant marijuana has pulled out of their economical struggle. Every single place. So why not Barbados? Why not Bajans? Why start with a rich company? Why make rich people rich? Why not start with your own? All of we MPs should be in this fight to say, look, help the people in St. John, you know, help the people in St. Philip. I ain't even only talking about St. John, I'm talking about the whole of Barbados, because every parish can grow a different grade according to where how the sunlight hit and how they gain water and everything. So every place different, it could grow a different crop for different. One could grow for enough THC, one could grow for enough CBD. It's just educating the people, you know, so it just don't make no sense, man. Why we can't benefit from it.
All right. Cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
Oftentimes you would assume, you know, that it's just for smoking purposes,
Mm-hmm.
etc. You want to talk to me about the role that cannabis has played in your life. When I read the article, you mentioned that you have 2 kids, and this is something that you did to pretty much put food on the table. Literally.
Yeah, man.
So, talk to me about the journey of cannabis and how it has helped with your career, whether it has been soca music, surviving daily.
Well, let me go back real further from the first day I smoked marijuana. Yeah, I was a delinquent at school, yes. When coming out at school, I was a total delinquent. I didn't know how to, they say I had ADD. I didn't know how to concentrate on anything. From the first day I smoked marijuana, I swear to God, from the first day I smoked marijuana, things start to make sense. Things start to slow down because in my brain everything was speeding. Like I would go to read and I passed the first line already and I to the second line, but it didn't come out of my mouth. I couldn't understand. But marijuana helped me to slow down and understand things way better. And when it comes to my music now, writing is my inspiration. It gives me the ability to tap into a different place or to listen to a different place that I could actually, you know, write down the things that I actually hearing in my head. I mean, I guess it's different for some people, but that's how it is for me. And I would sit down to write one song and I end up writing multiple songs. I write 4 or 5 songs one time, and it is my aid. It helps me to slow down. I mean, I think of myself using it medically, not only spiritually. I think of myself using it medically because without it, I can't. Not saying that I can't function as a man without marijuana. I can function as a man, but I mean, it's hard to explain to somebody that don't smoke, and they're trying to find the words to explain it to somebody that don't smoke, but everybody's experience is different. So, I mean, I'm not saying that if they smoke, they're gonna be able to write the songs that I write, but I think they would be good at what they like to do. You understand me? It would enhance what they want to do in some way, some form, or some fashion, and marijuana is just like everything else. Some people like carrots, some people don't like carrots. Some people are allergic to carrots. Some people can't eat them. It's dangerous for them. Some people can't eat nuts. It will kill them. So I believe there are people out there that if they smoke marijuana, that it will give them a negative effect, just like somebody that eat nuts. You understand me? It's just like, but nuts ain't outlawed. You understand me? We understand that, and we teach that, and people understand. Well, some people are allergic to nuts, so they can't eat nuts because they're allergic to it. Just like somebody won't be able to smoke marijuana, they probably could ingest marijuana in different ways. You understand me? So it's just educating people the same way as you educate people about Jamaican ackee. If it don't open up and you eat it when it closes up, it can poison you. You can die. You understand me? But if it open up, it cool. It ain't outlawed. It's just educating people, man.
All right, I'm going to give you a chance now. If it is that, let's say the government had to come to sanctuary and say, look, you realize that it's plant cannabis, we know about here with X amount of weed. We want to create an industry, one that is fair, one that is just, one that is lucrative for the island. What do you say to government if you were given that responsibility? How would you like to see this industry designed?
That would be great. That would be good. All right. The way how I say it, Canadian companies come in here to plant weed because of the sunlight and whatever the soil has to offer that they don't have in Canada, that can produce a better strain that they don't have in Canada. But they come in to do it for Canadians. Bajans, who can supply it for Bajans? Who can supply it for, you tell Rasta it's okay for them to have their holy sacrament? How they can get it? They ain't getting it from the Canadians. How they can come up with midair? It is illegal to import, and you're saying it's illegal to grow. So how we can get it? Obviously we can go a duck boat again from the police again. So at some point it has to be legal for somebody to grow. Somebody in Barbados has to be able to grow marijuana to supply for Bajans. Not only the Rastas needs, but for making oils, for making hash, for whatever ailment, for glaucoma. Bajans got glaucoma too. I mean, we suffer from the same ailments as everybody else. So, and we need, marijuana has the benefits for us too. I mean, we're human beings. So, there should be a planter, there should be planters in Barbados to supply Barbados. I mean, it's no hidden fact that Bajans consume the most weed in the whole Caribbean. I mean, the justice system should know this. I mean, we've been getting hold for a joint and getting charged $750 for that joint. And there hasn't been a week, or let me say a day, that court going on without somebody getting hold of weed and having to pay a fine. I mean, to a point, it has become a revenue for the government, and this foolishness they're talking about, under 15 grams, you're still getting charged for $250. How is that helping? How is that helping? That ain't no help. Like, under 15 grams and you're still getting charged $250. That's still telling me that you're still looking for a revenue that you're gonna be missing. Although you don't want to charge somebody $750, which was outrageous everywhere else in the world anyway. But it's still outrageous to charge somebody $250 and then somebody growing it legally.
All right. Lastly, Sanctuary. Some people would have seen you in the paper
Mhm.
And I don't know, maybe they would have said, well, that's sanctuary.
Yeah.
I know he smoke, look at he like. So what do you say to people who think that sanctuary using cannabis is a different sanctuary to what they would have seen
But
previously?
but I have never hidden the fact that I smoke marijuana from anybody. I mean, almost everywhere we go when we dealing with music, you can find a puff of smoke in the air. I mean, some places you can't do it. I mean, obviously it's against the law, so you can't do it around the police. But um, there are artists in the world that could tell you that there was a around marijuana smoke is even a part of the world of creative world. You understand me? I mean, that is from here to Norway, everywhere. You know, wherever there's a creative, you can find marijuana smoking. So, I mean, if you could appreciate Sanctuary's music, you can not have a choice but to appreciate Sanctuary smoking marijuana, because that is who Sanctuary is at the end of the day. I mean, it don't make me no different if you know finding out, you know. But marijuana is who I am. It's a part of who I am. I mean, if there wasn't THC receptors in a human brain, we wouldn't be able to get no effect from marijuana in the first place. It was made for us to smoke, to use, to ingest, any way, form or fashion. So, I mean, sanctuary is sanctuary. And sanctuary is even more sanctuary with marijuana. Real talk.